Hey Gemini, so we're doing the new moon readings, see what the new moon, what we're trying to manifest, hopefully it'll be good. I'm a double Gemini, so let's have a look. So I want to start off with the Psychic Tarot, and as I say in all my spreads, if your sun sign doesn't resonate, if this video doesn't resonate, check your moon and your rising, also Venus if it's regarding love. But I'm going to go straight into your Psychic Tarot. So, situation for my fellow gems is stand your ground. So, I just got boundaries in my head. So, stand your ground in whatever boundaries you are setting right now. So, this energy could start, you could be in this energy right now, or because I'm doing it as a new moon reading, it could be starting from the new moon on the 30th. So it's running throughout till like the mid-October of this energy. But I do feel like you are starting to set boundaries in certain areas of your life. That's the situation. There's a need to stand your ground, set boundaries. So what's the challenge to this? The challenge to this, yes, in order to restore balance, magic number 11. I'm a life path 11. I am number mad, you'll notice that. But yeah, so the challenge is to restore balance. How do we restore balance? We restore it by setting boundaries. I think you're already on the case to this anyway, so whichever gems I'm speaking to. Archangel Michael. So the challenge is we need some type of balance. I feel like by November, things are going to be slower. I don't know what I saw then. It was like, you know, when you're on like a ECG and it's like that. I felt like November, it type of just calm, you know, just calm. That's what I got. Not like a dead. I got like just calm, not up and down, up and down, up and down. Nice and calm. So why is it coming around now? Waiting game. The waiting game, number 2. Ooh. 2 months will take us to November. The waiting game. So why is it coming around now? Because it feels like you like the waiting game. It's like usually like feeling like you're going around in circles, but I feel like it's rush at minute, you know. So then by November we can go, ooh, you know, and calm down a little bit. Because there is something blossoming there. And I always see the timer as the figure 8. So we've got the lower vibration here. And something castling us up into the top. It's just a matter of time. We just need to ride it out. So if we're really busy with work or really busy with kids or your head's really busy because you've got a lot going on, I feel like a lot of gems have got a lot going on mentally as well as like physically, family life and things like that. It's like we're running around in circles at the minute. By November, I'm seeing calm. Ugh, too many. Recent past. Recent past, yeah, the seed's already been planted. We just need to be patient. So the seed's already been planted. We're waiting for something to blossom. So Major Arcana, Black Major Arcana. The challenge is Major Arcana as well. So Major Arcana, Claire, Spirit is letting us know the seed's already planted. Just be patient because it's about to blossom. 4 and 1 numerology 5. So change. I always see that card as a good change though. It changes. A lot of people are scared of 5s. I used to be scared of 5s and I think I manifested bad things. Now I see 5s as yes, next adventure. Present energy. Yeah, deception and envy, but I think it's time to pull the mask off for yourself in order to see who is deceiving you, or are you deceiving yourself? Do you know what I mean? It's time for this mask to come off. It's time for you to see your truth, see yourself. I wanted to say mirror then. Like, look at yourself in mirror. You know what I mean? Is this really serving your purpose, what you're doing right now? Because the situation is to set boundaries. And yeah, there could be people taking piss out of you. And the mask, you know what I mean? It's like you're taking the blinkers off type of thing and seeing it for what it really is. So there is a need to set boundaries. You know, maybe we've lapsed in judgment for a while. Maybe it's been going on for the past 7 months, 7 years. Do you know what I mean? we've got a couple of sevens here. But I am seeing peace being restored. Just need to be patient at minute. Deception and envy. I'm not feeling envy. I am feeling the deception, but is it my gems deceiving themselves? Not seeing your true potential, or kind of feeling that you need to just keep stagnant to keep the peace type of thing. But then spirit are shouting out, not a chance, stand your fucking ground. Don't be letting anyone take piss out of you. That's what I kind of want to say with that. Oh, that went all serious. Near future. That wants to come out. Yeah, near future, triumphant success. So, us gems are going to be using our tongue as our sword. Basically, telling someone to do one. It's either that or blocking people out. It's like setting them boundaries. And if you're going to overstep my boundaries, I'm sure this came up in the last time I read for Gemini, that it were about boundary setting. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and check. But it's like now it's coming into fruition. It's like, you overstep my boundaries, I will cut you out. Do you know what I mean? It's the sword of truth. I will speak my truth. I'm no longer adding myself, even purpose-wise. Maybe, like myself, I'm starting to put myself out there more, like on the internet and things like that. My mask is coming off. I'm not adding anymore. I'm showing myself. I'm speaking my truth. Ain't no one burying me again. Do you know what I mean? Whether that's love, friends, anybody out there, nah. Not letting anyone push me back down to the places I've been. And I feel like a lot of gems are going through that. So we might come off as like quite cold at the minute. And it's not cold, it's self-preservation. That's what I'm getting in this reading. Self-preservation in order to restore balance. And time out. It's just get everything done that needs to get done. Say what needs to be said. And then balance is restored. Effort needs to go into you. Take the blindfold off. Don't know how I want to say that, but your power in this situation. Ooh. Victory and success. So your power in this situation is victory and success. But I like that anyway, because it's like the divine showing us already the red flags, and we've started to see them. I'm sure this is like reading the same as last Gemini reading. But it's like we're finally listening to the divine, blowing his trumpet, saying, yay, thank you. You showed me the red flags. I've actually seen them. It's triumphant success. I see that as a full card. It's like, I'm ready for a new beginning. So I'm calling you out. Where am I going now? Outside influences. Libra just got this as the outside influence. Wheel of Fortune. So it's like running round in circles. And now it's finishing. We're ending. There's a lot of karmic cycles ending. Most definitely. It's like constantly reliving these cycles, losing yourself, having to find yourself again. Outside influences, no, that's going major arcana. It's time to find ourselves. Time to put ourselves first. She's on the heart chakra. She loves sending out their love. Do you know what I mean? But loving yourself first enough to get, in order to stand your ground and speak your truth and set boundaries. There's most definitely a need to set boundaries, but I'm seeing us doing it most definitely with the Ace of Swords and victory and success, and then the Wheel of Fortune. It'll restore balance by November. I'm telling you, magic month. We've also got 111 there as well, and I am doing a new moon reading. Manifestation. Hopes or fears. Hopes or fears. Harmony. So, I was just going to say some gems they hope. It's like some gems are hoping to get back a partner. But I also feel some gems are hoping to kind of get rid of an ex-partner. It is the harmony card though, it's like peace. We might just want to speak our truth and then just like leave it, go back. There's no point in revenge. There's no point in holding grudges. It does nothing. You just poison yourself by holding that type of energy. So yeah, you take that as a hope or a fear. I feel like some people are trying to, restore balance within a relationship by setting boundaries, and some of my single gems are needing to set boundaries so they can actually move on in their love life. Yeah, outcome, emotional withdrawal, and foundations and achievements. So the outcome is, well, again, the number 8, it's the karmic 8, but there is a need to emotionally withdraw from the situation, because sometimes we don't speak our truth because we're scared of hurting somebody, or our emotions, anxiety and things like that. It stops us from speaking our truth. So emotional withdrawal, we need to withdraw emotionally. To me, it's like he's putting his emotions aside there. He's going with the flow type of thing. And I feel like that's what energy we need to take on in order to achieve what we're supposed to be setting out to achieve. For stability. We want stability. We want something foundational and concrete. So it's most definitely speaking your truth, but I'm seeing balance coming in. Boundaries. That's from your spiritual tarot. Just check my timing. So, Angel Tarot. Yeah, low situation, the 11, strength. So the situation is taking me to I keep going to November, I don't know why. So we'll just, any gems out there, keep November in your head. Great inner strength. Yeah, what were I just saying then about like revenge and, judgments and things like that. I do feel like some of my gems have been deceived or trod on, typo. But great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. I feel like you need to forgive yourself for putting up with that situation as well for so long. And forgive the other person. There's no point in holding on to it. I'm getting the same kind of message. So the challenge, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune again. So the challenge is Major Arcana again. We've got 2 Major Arcanas again. So the challenge is to jump on this new wheel. Time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune's on your side. So the challenge is to get on that, end that karmic cycle. Get on your new karmic wheel. Protection, Archangel Michael. Why's it coming around now? Another Major Arcana, the moon. This is the new moon reading. So the moon, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release the fears that are holding you back. So anything, any thoughts, any words that are holding you back, any emotions that are holding you back, any people that are holding you back, there's a need to speak your truth. You've got 3 Major Arcanas here. Why is it coming around? The moon. So the moon is really affecting us. But the moon is in Libra, so it is an air sign. So it will be affecting us anyway. But it's coming around the moon, the new moon. We're manifesting. Full moon's releasing, new moon's manifesting. But again, release whatever it is that's holding you back. So if you want to open your mouth and say it, release the fear of opening it. Just say it, but not in a harsh way. I feel like you need to relay your truth. Use the tongue, our sword, but in a calm manner in order to put things more in a calm manner. Also to set the boundaries. But 3 Major Arcanas, it's recent past. 9 of Water. So, 9 of Water, it's like a wish come true, but I kind of feel it didn't. It's like a feeling like, yes, we've got it. A wish coming true. I kind of feel it didn't. We just thought it did. Yeah, because at present, now we're in competing goals, bothersome details and conflict with others. Same as the Psychic Tarot, we've got deception and things like that here. So it's like the mask, we've seen something, or we've found it out something, or we've seen something for what it is. The moon is shedding light on this situation. So there is bothersome details and conflict with others. So yeah, I do feel like you need to set boundaries, because it ain't all as rosy as we thought it were. So the conflicting goals could be with a fire sign, I don't know why. but bothersome details. It's like there's something going on. It's like you want to rant and rage, and I'm kind of saying no, step back, just keep it calm, let the new moon sort it out, you know, get on the new karmic wheel, you know, it's a new time, you know, get on the wheel of destiny, start a new path. Yeah, Queen of Earth. So, yeah, again, and basically that just clarifies what I was just saying. It's like you want to rant and rage about what you found out, or about what's coming out, or about what's been going on. You feel like you've been lied to for ages. So it could have been like a situation where people are overstepping the boundaries and you're about to blow. Don't. Just put the boundaries back up and tell these people, you know, or even block them, you know, because we've got the near future Queen of Earth, so we need the Earth. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind, understanding manner. So it's that spirit of saying, don't blow. Just ride it out. Well, not even ride it out. Speak your truth, but do it in a kind and understanding manner. Cut the ties if ties need to be cut, but don't leave it with revenge or bad feelings. What is the point in carrying past burdens on his shoulders? It gets us nowhere. Power in the situation, the Ten of Air, yeah. So our power in the situation for our gems is the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and expect things to get better now, recovery from an addiction. So it could have been a codependent relationship. It could have been like a karmic connection, because you do actually feel addicted to that person when it's a karmic connection. And I am feeling that there's a need to cut ties. We thought it were all like hunky-dory, and now there's this conflict there, mental conflict, this conflict with other people, though I'm feeling it. There's a need to end it. Even, I don't care if it's your kids or whatever, there's boundaries that need to be set. Outside influences. Oh, big flyer. Free of fire. Abundance. Things looking very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So, yeah. So, we need to start looking forward. We need to start making the long-term plans and get out of this, whatever this toxic energy is that the moon's trying to like help us get out of. We need to get out of it. Hopes or fears, the Chariot, movement forward, yeah. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. So, like I said earlier, it's like I'm putting myself out there to the public, you know. But it's also like you want to be recognised. You want your words to be recognised. You want someone to take you serious. That's your hope. You know, an important achievement. If you want to walk away from somebody, or you want to even stay with them, but put boundaries in place, go and do it. End this situation that you're in. Major Arcana, against Major Arcana, always through this reading. Your outcome 12, your awakening. That's why, because you're seeing the truth of the situation. You're seeing everything for what it is. You're seeing things from a different perspective now. You're on a temporary standstill. Maybe that's why I will like that for November. It's like a pause. Time to reflect. It's important to be yourself. It's important to find yourself also. I want to clarify that. Give me one to go. Straight away. Yeah, 7 of water. Yeah, the complex decision, the need to do the research. Stop procrastinating. It's stop putting this off. So if you need to speak your truth in any situation, speak your truth. As gems, our swords are our tongue are our swords. You know, but there's a need not to do it in a nasty way. I kind of want to say, think before you speak. Yeah, think before you speak. So I'm going to do an empowerment read. But put the boundaries in. You're worth more. I don't know who I'm saying that to, but you're worth more. Right, situation with your empowerment cards. We've got devil energy. So yeah, I am picking up on toxic energy. That's the situation, something toxic. So it could be a karmic relationship and you're feeling that toxic pull towards that person. The challenge, or it could be a Capricorn. The challenge is to go and be independent. Do you know what I mean? It's get off your arse and go and make that decision. Because I see the Queen as the independent woman, and if you look at her face there, She's got everything she wants, but does she look happy? Nah. She don't look happy. The sword's hung up. Why is it coming around now? The third eye chakra, yeah. We're seeing everything for what it really is, what it truly is. We're seeing what's toxic and what's not toxic, what we need to release and what we, you know, recent past. The divine has stepped in. It's like they're upping his game for us. They're showing us divine protection. So the guards are stepping in to help us in this situation. So, at present, recognition. So, we've had that a couple of times now. So, it's like we're recognising or we're being recognised. And again, setting boundaries, you know, and starting a new cycle. So, you set boundaries with someone and it's like that person might be like, whoa, better not push them again. Do you know what I mean? I won't always set them out with them. You know, you're being recognised for your own worth. Don't ever let someone dim your light. I just want to say that. Near future, trapped in the mind. I feel like there's a decision coming up. Because you don't know what to do. Wearing a brave face. New moon. You know, I want to say that's where the emotional withdrawal needs to come in. Clearing the thoughts and stuff. Could be someone from the past returning. And you're questioning it, do I go back, do I not? Is this a karmic situation? Should I have learnt my lesson here? You know. Your power in this situation is to stop allowing the past haunting you. So I do feel someone from the past is going to contact you in some way. But there's no point in going, look, it's dead. The trees are dead, the floor's dead. There's nothing there. Outside influences to this. Heartbreak, yeah, someone who's hurt you. Someone who, outside influences, or they could be hurting as well now. They could be looking at you now and actually recognising what they had. I can't say whether to go back or not because it's not my relationship, so I don't know whether it is karmic for you. Go with that. But I do feel there's a decision to be made, and if you do go back, there's boundaries that need to be set. Hopes or fears, knowledge that you've learnt the lesson that's come with this cycle that you've been living. And your outcome is manifesting desires. Do you know what I mean? The hand of the divine is saying you can have whatever you want, you just need to put it out there. You know, so I just want to get one more on that. Desire.